record. Okay, you there? All right, so the recording is progress. We're running, we're running. So I got my box.
Yay.
I got the box, and it came with some nice green thing. So you packed it up really good.
Good.
So I got this
I,
bag of weed. No, it does, doesn't it? I was like, look at this, crazy. It's like I'm like, I'll swap it out with some. Look at my green hair. I got the same kind of green. Look at that.
yeah, you might get in trouble with that on the airplane.
Yeah, I know. I could exactly. Wouldn't it be funny? Because they'll be like, "Hey, what's going on here?" I'm like, "That's my mullein." So obviously, we got ourselves a whole bunch of good mullein here, and smells really good. Now, so a couple of questions I had. Obviously, well, let's introduce you real quick, and then I'll say basically what you sent me here.
Okay.
Go ahead, tell me who you are.
So I'm Penny, and I'm a vitalist, herbalist, medicine woman, and I specialize in ancient remedies for
Okay,
modern use.
all right,
Sent Jimmy some mullein.
all right,
I was looking for something for mucus.
yeah,
And at first, I had you do the onion tea,
yeah.
which is really simple. Did that happen or?
No, that didn't happen. So we got to go through that little step first. So let me ask you, now that we're on that, is that a
Right.
good thing to start first before you start to take the mullein? Or
Well,
is it
we use what we have.
okay? Yeah.
So if you didn't have mullein, you'd use onion.
Okay. Okay. So
You
give us a
know,
real quick rundown of how the onion works and the onion
well,
tea.
the onion, you would just take an onion, chop it up, boil it in the water for 15 minutes, and all of the um, chemicals in the onion are good for your upper respiratory tract and a lot of things. Onions are really medicinal. It's one
Yeah.
of our, you can
Yeah.
make a soup out of it. You can put it on the bottom of your feet to
That
draw
is
out.
true then, huh? That is true. We've heard that. Okay.
It's cheap remedy. I mean, what I do are remedies that our grandparents did. I'm not making up new things. These remedies have been around for thousands of years, and it's generational wealth and wisdom that is forgotten.
Yeah.
That's all. So, a lot of people can't get mullein, but they have onions.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we use what we can. And me, I don't buy any herbs. So there's some that I don't use. If I can't grow it or forage it, I'm not into buying anything because I want to know where it came from.
Right, right, exactly. Exactly. And that was a couple of things we'll go into in a moment here. And like I said, just it's different applications. But with the onion now, obviously, is it a good thing? I mean, like is it got kind of a bad taste or thing you could sweeten it up with or just go with the onion?
It's really not a bad taste, but you
Okay.
can add lemon or you could add honey or
Okay.
you could add maple syrup, depending on what you want out of it.
Okay. 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 Oh,
Then you can get into, you could actually fill up a jar with onions, cover it in honey, or cover it in maple syrup, or,
okay.
make a syrup and strain it after a couple days.
Okay.
It's a really good syrup if you want it to be thicker to coat your throat and stuff.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay. And so that would be everybody's always got the cost now. Yeah. But it's interesting 'cause like I said, my father, I'm trying to get him on it because he's 85 now and I'm trying to get him into the thing. So now let's go into this. So you actually grow your own mullein? Is that what you're saying? Or are you just
Well, mullein I do grow, but I harvest a lot because it's one of my biggest things that people, especially since COVID, everybody has that upper respiratory thing all the time.
yeah.
But I forage a lot of it too. It grows abundantly. It's like, I mean, it's actually an invasive species, but
Get
it's
out.
really
No kidding. Oh my gosh. So we're
well,
actually helping out the planet by
because when we harvest it, we're keeping it from seeding.
Oh yeah, okay, got it. Got it.
Now, you
Got it.
can't over harvest mullein. That's one that you can't over harvest, which is
Oh,
good.
great, awesome. Yeah, and that's like some of the stuff I like to learn along the way here of like where to be looking for right things. So obviously I'll pick poison oak and I'll be, but what to look for, what it looks like, and
Well, it has a 2-year cycle. So the first year it grows, it's a small rosette on the ground
Okay.
with big leaves that are kind of fuzzy. And
Okay.
then it shoots up a stalk with yellow flowers on it. If you've ever, I'm sure you've seen it
I think I probably have this growing in my backyard, honestly.
on the side of the road.
Yeah.
And the yellow flowers and castor oil and garlic are used for an ear oil.
Okay.
Okay. And then now the seed, and then you can let it dry out and it'll go to seed. Okay. If you don't
Okay.
use that. But this, and then you can use that whole stem for a natural torch. Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
And then the roots are medicinal. Those and mullein, like when you think of like the doctrine of signatures, when you look at plants,
Yeah.
if you look at the mullein plant and how it grows like that, it kind of looks like a spine.
Okay.
So roots on mullein are actually good for the spinal cord, anything like that, as far as fusing and any issues you have for pain.
Oh,
So
interesting. Interesting. I have a friend of mine. She's just having a severe time with back pain. Sadly, she went had to get through some surgeries on it, and it's just really ruining her hair. And maybe, this might be an answer. Yeah.
yeah, you could have avoided it maybe. And but one thing I want to say too is the seeds are actually toxic.
Oh, okay.
You don't want to make any medicine with the seeds, but you can collect them to grow new mullein. And that's why you got to really know your herbs because
Yeah,
some people
absolutely.
use
Yeah.
seeds.
Yeah.
The Native Americans used to use the seeds and they would throw them into the water
Uh-huh.
and they would stunt the fish and then they'd be able to get more fish that way. So
Oh, there you go.
now it's in the dose, right?
Right. Interesting. And that would I could see how Big Gov could kind of say, well, you don't want to try this because it'll kill you. Well, no, the rest of the plan is good except for the seed portion. And all you got to do is, as you're telling us at the end of the commercial, of all the remedies it's going to do to you afterwards when you take the medicine, you didn't fill us on a seed portion where if we knew that 99% of the stalk is good. The seed portion, stay away from that. Feed it to the fish. Exactly.
It's really powerful. I've had like 5-year-olds that they were about to put on oxygen or inhalers and stuff, believe it or not. And one dose of mullein and they can breathe. Couple
Yeah.
weeks later, their cough is gone. I've pulled people off of oxygen with it. I've gotten
Wow.
people.
Oh, that's good to know. Now let me ask you now, since we're on that topic of what would be the best application for it? How many days? How many doses? So let's go into what else you gave me here.
Well, so when you're working with one plant, we're talking about mullein for upper
Yeah.
respiratory.
Right.
Upper respiratory is what we're talking about right
Right.
now.
Right.
Um, so the safest, easiest way to introduce it to your body
Mm-hmm.
is tea. And you would put a teaspoon of that in a cup of water. You boil, and when you make tea, you don't you boil your water, you put your tea, you turn it off the heat. Once it gets to boiling, you turn the heat off. Then you put your teaspoon of mullein in there. You
Okay.
cover it, keep the volatile oils in there.
Okay. One more
You
time
let
again, because it kind of broke up. You cover it up, you say?
you want to cover it up to keep that medicine in there so it doesn't evaporate into the air.
Okay.
But you see a lot of people don't know they boil their tea. You don't
Yeah, I
want to
butchered
do
it already. I already butchered it. Yeah, I basically made it in one of those. I made it in like one of those hot pots that I put it all into the leaf into the thing, and it makes it like that.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
You mean a press?
well, whatever that is, it's like a coffee pot tea maker, and it just
Okay.
yeah, the water goes in it, and then I put the leaf in the middle, and it just makes it like that. It takes 15 minutes or whatever. It's like the microwave tea maker. Yeah.
All you're gonna do next time is boil your water, then
Yeah.
put your mullein in there, and you know what I mean?
Okay.
And okay, so that's the safest way, a 15-minute steep to introduce it to your body.
Okay.
And
Okay. So this would
medicine
be something I would probably do in the morning, introducing it to my
in,
body. Yeah.
in the morning and then at night because I like to do remedies at night too before
Yeah.
you go to bed when your body's healing.
Yes.
And then if you wanted more benefits from it, you would take a mason jar, boil your water. Then you would put probably a couple tablespoons heaping in there. Pour your water in there, put the lid on it, let it sit overnight.
Okay.
Okay, strain it in the morning. Then you get an infusion, which is way more out of that herb than 15 minutes will do.
Okay, got it, got it. This is basically how whenever I make my marijuana butter, obviously, I like that. So I'm learning here. But
Yeah.
and this is what I'm asking you because I myself will drink this all the time. It's actually pretty good. Okay. I, however, am addicted to cold tea. I'm not the hot tea kind of guy, but I'll take cold tea all day long. Obviously, in my oil-filled can here that I want
Yeah.
to stop using. I want to get away from the oil bottles, basically, because there's oil in here. True?
Yeah.
Yes, there is.
And
Okay. Yeah.
Mullein is one of the safe ones that you could drink every day,
Yeah.
all day, long, for
Yeah.
365 days. It's that safe.
Yeah. Great.
Saves-
That's good to know because I will now start. It's good. I mean, there I
And
no honey needed, nothing. I mean, I'm
you can also mix it up with other herbs if you want to change it up.
right, right.
And
Oh, really? Like to add a flavor. Let me ask you, like, if I want to add a flavor, could I add like some lavender or something like that?
you can add whatever you want. The
Interesting.
possibilities are endless.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay, great. This is really good to know. So yeah, obviously we want to do a little seep on that. And then we got these.
Is that the tincture?
That's the tincture.
Yeah. So the next step is a tincture.
Yeah.
That's a concentrated form of it.
Right. So what do I do about that much?
So I usually say just 5 drops to start off with.
Okay. All right.
Drops.
Drops. All right.
I
All
could
right.
say a quarter dropper, but you'll be wasting it. It's really potent.
Okay. All right. And then what?
And then that's it. You can do that depending on how much it should start to open up your airways. If you like, we're going to reach for an inhaler right now, you would just do
Okay.
5 drops of that instead.
Okay. So we want to stick to around 5 drops. Any
Yeah.
difference for children? You want to do a little less or just,
I would do 1 drop to start. You can get them up to 5, depending on
okay.
how good they are.
Yeah.
But yeah, with children, I would start with 1, then 2. The thing is, too, in the beginning, you might need a little more, depending on how bad you are.
Okay.
In the end, through time, you might not even need the tincture. You might just do tea for preventative
Okay.
because these herbs, they heal through time. I have people that have been on inhalers or oxygen who they're told, oh, your lungs are ruined. They'll never be repaired. They're repaired.
Yeah.
It repairs it, just like cannabis oil repairs. It doesn't mask out. These herbs are really potent.
Yeah.
And through time, they repair. So, and then you're just doing preventative doses after that.
And that's what I've always been about. It's like to me, it's like why aren't people not doing this on a daily before they get sick? Like if you were to do methods before uh cancer, you know what I'm saying? It's got to be you're going to prevent yourself from getting cancer. Here,
Yes.
it runs in your family probably because of all the toxic waste you're eating.
Right.
I mean, and I'm the worst. I mean, I am the worst. I'm trying to fix that. And it really, it's the sugar and all these pops. Blah, that's really, they
Yeah.
got everybody addicted. And we'll talk
Um,
about that later. We want to
you
talk about, what's that again?
can make, one of the pops that I make all the time because I have white pines all over me.
Yeah.
White pine needle tea, or it's like a pop. You
Yeah.
just put pine needles in a jar
Yeah.
with some sugar or honey.
Yeah.
Let it sit for 5 days, and it is the best quenching drink that you'll have. Like
All right, that's great.
free too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and there's many different things you can do.
Right.
So
Well, I look forward to getting into this. Like I said, I'm trying to get a bit of a healthier lifestyle going on. Not so much healthy in a sense, just knowing that it's actually there, you
yeah,
know, and it's
yeah.
there. I mean, it's in your backyard. It's
It's
like
30, I mean,
exactly.
you need to
So,
know, you need to know. It's funny how we're convinced to mow that lawn and spray it when it's full of food and medicine for free.
oh yeah. Well, and that's the whole thing. It's like and I'll go into the government thing because, like, if you have long grass, here I am, I'm actually using it as medicine. And they want to send me a letter saying if I don't cut it, I'm going to get fined.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
So we'll get into that portion later.
Last year, and I never had a problem, but I'm ready to fight the city if they want to because
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not doing it, you know.
yeah. We'll go into that little portion later. That's interesting, though. But
When I was ready and after I harvested to thicken it up again,
yeah,
twice a year I do my lawn.
yeah, yeah,
Not even all of it, you
yeah,
know.
yeah. Interesting. And that was,
It's just instead of reaching for a pill, an inhaler, you reach for that.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
You know, people that have done an inhaler for 30 years, it takes a little getting used to.
yeah.
You can smoke mullein.
That's the other I was going to ask you. There's a couple things. Now, is smoking Mullen, is that better? And would you recommend smoking from a pipe or would you do like a water pipe?
You can do, I mean, the best way would be to vaporize it, like in the, in the bag vaporizer,
Yeah, the
but
vaporizer. Okay, the vaporizer.
you can add it to cannabis, which is really nice.
Okay.
Then you're getting both the THC and everything in there together.
Interesting because a lot of people were asking me that. And I said, well, I don't know. It might not work out. It might mix, but it does work.
Yeah, I make a quit smoking blend and an herbal blend for people that, just instead of cigarettes. And I'll do 50% of the blend with mullein
Okay.
because I'm trying to repair the lungs.
Yeah.
There's about 30 herbs at least that you can smoke and mix and match and change flavors and or you can add cannabis or you could add organic grown tobacco, which I grow, which is
Yeah.
actually
Yeah. Yeah. Now, now that we're just talking about it, tobacco is actually good, but
yeah.
until they get it to the factory and put all the chemicals. That's what I tell people. Like tobacco was actually good way back when, but then they got all the chemicals in it. Now it's like you're smoking a chemical stick.
Well, and I have the original Hopi tobacco seed, the tobacco I grow
Okay.
from a Hopi elder. And anyway, my tobacco, which is the original tobacco,
Right.
is percent tobacco. So it's actually a poisonous plant, but it's one of the four sacred herbs. It's the first herb we were given to by the creator.
Okay.
And you bless all your other herbs with tobacco.
Ah.
This is what they did to tobacco. Okay.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
doing this again. Like they're
Yeah.
just doing the same thing. It won't heal, just like
Yeah.
tobacco.
Yeah.
Tobacco, I don't do more than a 15-minute tea steep with tobacco because the poison is in the dose.
Okay.
Wouldn't make a tincture with it because, and mine's 9%. Anything on the market is under 1%.
Right. Right.
So just like our cannabis seeds that we got right now,
Yeah.
when they start, they're already doing it with the breeding and crossbreeding.
Yeah.
They're don't look at the lab results because those are all fudged. But
Yeah.
those cannabis strains aren't like the old landrace strains and stuff that we have. Like, you know what I mean? So they're doing the same thing.
Yeah.
It won't be in the last 5 years. I've had people addicted to cannabis and sick from cannabis because of
Yeah.
the breeding and the chemicals. And ever since recreational, it's crazy what I've seen with cannabis.
Oh
But
yeah.
it's
Oh yeah.
plant.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the commercialization of it.
I mean, it's like, I mean, I knew it was gonna. I saw it going that way, and I'm like, okay, I got to see what. But I didn't think it was gonna go really like full boat. But
It was left
there's no
quick.
medicine. I don't shop in them. I'm sorry, I don't shop. I shop local. I like to know what I'm growing too, so kind of grow my own. And that's basically it. It's just like now, it's just, it's
Well,
just,
on a commercial
it's like
scale,
it's like the cigarette with the weed. Yeah,
you're
yeah,
missing the love in that, a commercial grow.
yeah, yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
honestly, like that's our culture.
yeah,
That's this culture, and you can't commercially do that.
yeah, 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 yeah.
And they did the same thing to tobacco. They're just redoing it again.
Right, 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 right. Interesting, interesting. So the final one thing here, with the Mullen now, my father, he was asking about, which was very interesting. He's diabetic, and he wanted to take it with the stuff he's taking now, you recommended a cinnamon that people should take because obviously the cinnamon now that's on your shelf probably isn't really that great.
Right. There's cassia cinnamon. And I would like to show you.
Okay.
See. Oh yeah, I got some. Wait, let's see. I have this one. Oh yes, I found it. Okay. Okay, so there's cassia and there's Ceylon cinnamon. So a lot of people think, oh, I got cinnamon sticks.
Yeah.
This is cinnamon, right?
Right.
This is the cassia cinnamon. It's really not good. And if you're diabetic, it'll cause more harm than damage.
Interesting.
Or
What was that? What kind of it was it again? Because it kind of broke up.
ca- cassia cinnamon.
AC, I've got it at home now, thinking I'm doing good.
Okay, see how the middle is hollow?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
see how short they are?
Yeah.
Okay, here's the Ceylon cinnamon.
Oh, okay.
You can almost see a different color.
Yeah. Yeah.
But see how it's not hollow?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
It's and so you want Ceylon cinnamon. And it's great,
Ceylon cinnamon. Okay. All right. And we can
great.
get that. We can get that from you. We can get that anywhere. You do you sell it? Or do
I,
you?
I do, but I you can get it online.
Okay. Ceylon cinnamon. Okay. I was like I said, I was just hyping you up. Anything you want to sell, just let us know what you want to send people their way. You know?
I mean, I try to teach people how to do it, but of
Yeah.
course, everything if you need it. But
Yeah. Yeah.
and these I keep around to show people, but like these are okay if you want to do a simmer pot in your house and make it smell good, or you want to do it
Yeah.
and you want it
Yeah.
to be fine, use this. But for medicine or to eat on your French toast, you don't want that crap. You want this.
Okay. 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 And now, like I said, you said the other ones you use to make your house smell good, but the saline, might as well keep it healthy. Let that in
Yeah.
your house instead of smoking up the toxics in your house.
Yeah, I wouldn't waste that on
Yeah,
that. But
yeah,
you
but
already
yeah,
have
okay. It's really good to know. Okay, well, we got some good things going here, man. Well,
right.
we'll kind of round this one up, but we'd like to talk to you some more on it real soon and real quick. Is there anything else you want to suggest before we jump away here? Just that we kind of went over the dosing and everything like that, and just
No, I think we touched on some things. I'm glad that you're showing an interest in.
oh yeah, absolutely. I got one more quick question. How long? I know it's hard to say with this because different people, different sizes, everything like that. Well, how long does it usually take to really kind of see some results? Or you just kind of got to go with it into your own body and you'll figure it out.
You will see some results today.
Oh,
If
okay.
you start using it, it's people say, oh, they don't work that quick, but they do. Herbs are pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Like when they make something, a pill out of it, they're using like this little bit, but this is a full blown. And my tinctures, what I do, I'll show you.
Okay.
Um, so mine are a little stronger, but anyway, so uh, when I do mine, I leave it always in the jar brewing. I don't bottle them up till I send them out or I need them.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
this is from 2020. But so what I do is I fill it up with my leaf, fill it up with alcohol, and then when it comes back in season next year, I strain it, get fresh leaves, put that alcohol into the fresh leaves so it keeps getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And then when I get down to about here,
Yeah.
I never use my full batch. I'll leave this much as a mother. And
Yeah.
I'll do a new batch, and then this goes into your prior batch so that you can stay consistent, because
Very good. Yeah, right. And like I said, a lot of people will go back to the whole hybrid thing they're doing with the marijuana thing. It's like these people aren't even going from the same mother and they got extended kids. It's like it's not good. It's not working. No.
no.
Yeah. And that's things like you said, when I learned from just growing, that's
Yeah.
interesting to take that element into this and say, yeah, if you want your strong tinctures and everything like that, always leave a little bit of, that much
Right.
in it.
Consistency, because we don't have a lab. This is folk medicine at home.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this is how they did it for thousands of years,
Yeah.
and um
And keep in mind, these other clowns have been doing it only for 100 years, maybe
right.
150. You know what I'm saying? And they think they know everything. They don't know nothing. They
It's
don't know
like
nothing.
it's pretty criminal what's happening.
It is. It really is. It truly is. And what I guess the hardest part is for people like yourself. They come down on you because they're telling you you're conspiracy and all this crazy shit. You're a witch doctor and all this crazy,
You know?
Yeah. Like you're running around coming out with a sword. You know,
Yeah.
you know, it's like,
I mean, like I said, I'm doing things our grandmothers and great grandmothers have done. And I didn't learn what I know on Google.
right.
This is firsthand knowledge that I've learned from people or myself doing the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, like
Yeah.
I mean, of course I learned things and can deep dive into things on the internet now, but there wasn't an internet when I started doing this.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Generational
Yeah.
knowledge.
Yeah. And that's the way
And
it should be. I mean,
it
there
needs
is
to
something
be.
out there for everything to cure you, correct? In a sense. Yeah.
There's
And
thousands of
preventative is a really good thing. Like I said, I think we really got to start getting people on preventative, you know?
yeah,
I
yeah,
think, I mean, literally, why not smoke mullein with your cannabis? You're really, especially now if you're going to buy commercial,
yes,
you know?
yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
right. So, because they think everybody, and like I said, it's the whole thing. I'm going to the cannabis place because I'm getting my medicine there. I'm like, no, you're going to the liquor store to get liquor, just like you're going to the liquor store to get your medicine at the liquor store, but it's called cannabis store. What the hell I want to call it? Yeah. Exactly. So that's good to know. That's really good. So hopefully, like I said, people out there, get yourself some mullein. Maybe when we have you come back around, we'll get some of the plants. That way we can look at them and we can show people, so they know what there's growing in their backyard so they don't cut it. It might be
Yeah,
worth, it might be worth the $80 ticket. I say,
you know, usually the things that you need, they grow for you in your surroundings.
absolutely.
So certain things that you're noticing in your environment, they're probably you need them.
Interesting. Well, there
Yeah.
we go. I probably have all that mullein right there in my backyard.
Attention.
Yeah. And that just comes down to really knowing what plants growing in my yard.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
great. Well, how do people get a hold of you if they want to? Maybe go and obviously join your page. You're on Facebook, and
Tag Mother Hemp, and you could find me probably that way. And yeah, I'm on Facebook and all the social medias 276-733-8088. I don't
okay,
do a website because I don't want people just going on and ordering things. I want to know what's going on so I can.
absolutely. And I find that really good with your website. You're very in tune with the people that are on there, and it's real. I believe my sister's on there now too. So, and she's all about it. Yeah, she's all about it. She got her garden and everything. Yeah, like I said, she grows everything. She's definitely like you, we're heading in the right path. I'm kind of behind her, but I'm trying to get there even better. But like I
Hey,
said, look at that.
hey, you're my,
Oh
my
yeah.
baby. Big.
Aw.
I know they're almost 6 months old.
Wow, they're pretty big.
Yeah, it's almost big as their mom.
Right.
And yeah, no one's messing with my house.
Yeah, no. That's great.
Yeah.
Anyways, but yeah, like I said, I look forward to talking real soon again. And thank you so much for all the wisdom that you've been sharing and everything like that. And thank you for the lovely gifts. We'll count it as my holiday, Christmas, birthday gift. And I loved every second of it. This is the best gift I've gotten. And besides taking my mother to Fleetwood Mac tribute band.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, man, that's like I said, I can't wait to start taking some of the stuff, and I can't wait to talk about some of the other things we have that are good remedies right now that we all kind of need. You know.
Yeah.
Well, great. Which one is this? Which
He's
dog is
a
that one? Aw.
That's Mystics.
Aw.
She's the mom.
Aw.
Yep, she's the mom. Oh my God, how did I end up with two babies?
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Boom.
Yeah. Aw. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm gonna take this off a record here. Let's stop.